Good morning and welcome to Hong Ngu, Vietnam. Again, if you watched my previous video, I am in the same area, but this time I am going to cross the Mekong River by a ferry, which you can see. And then we go to an island called Lom Can Be. In English it looks like Long Can Be, but they pronounce it different. So I'm going to go over there. I'm actually meeting with a friend and meeting with another friend on the other side. She's going to meet us over there. Funny, I just pulled up, she's early, I'm early, and she says, yes, I got a bike from a friend. Well, she got a children's bike. The tires are about the size of a basketball, so this is gonna be an interesting journey for sure. I guess my mission was to go for all day, many hours, and just explore the whole island, but might be a little bit difficult with a children's bike. This will be a fun journey today. So we made it to the island, and now we must wait for our friend. We just called her, maybe she was still sleeping. I don't know. I think this is her house. I have no idea. I've been here once, but I cannot remember. All the houses look the same, I think. But we will find her and go. Well, we keep waiting for our other friend, Nhi, and apparently she can't find a bicycle. She does not own one. So I think she's trying to go to a friend to find a bicycle. So that's the struggle this morning. But we just got here, and she has a motorbike, but no bicycle yet. And then her uncle just invited us to take a rest. We've been on a bicycle for what? 8 minutes? Time for a rest. So did you find a bicycle?
My mother will come.
We have a bicycle coming. One big bike, and then
Oh my!
this is gonna be so difficult, so fun. So we made it. Oh, some of us. I hope she's okay. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is it difficult?
Not really.
No, not really. Good. Everything is okay. But we've gone 1/10 of 1 mile, so we only have 20 miles ahead of us. Well, after 2 minutes and 40 seconds of riding, we determined that the small bike is no good. So they are on their way back to change the bike. I'm going to follow them. I guess they have another bike. So in the morning we couldn't find a bike, and then now we have 2. So we're going to go swap. So apparently we are the bicycle mishaps. Oh my god. So if you watch my Cambodia vlog, you'll know that just a month ago when I went on a bicycle journey, it was the first time I went on a bicycle journey. First time I rode a bike in about 10 or 12 years, something like that. Miss Nhi, first time in 5 years she's been on a bicycle. And Silk here, first time in like apparently 20 years that we've been on a bicycle. So this is quite the day. How is the new bike? Is it better? Yes? Good. Her knees look a lot better. Her knees. This area is so peaceful. Once you get away from the slightly small town, out here in the countryside of the island is so quiet, so peaceful. Everybody says hello. Seems like a cool place to live, and I know I keep saying this. Not so much live, but visit for a while. Hello. Like I would love to rent this house. Rent this house. I don't care. And just live around this area for a while, just to experience the area a little bit deeper. I think it would be fun and very interesting, more than the surface that I'm scraping by simply riding a bike and talking with some of the locals. It'd be on a whole deeper level. This seat is killing me. I raise the seat up so it feels nice, and then it slowly sinks down, and then I'm sitting very far down and my knees are almost up to my chest as I ride this bike. It's killing me. And then I stop to adjust it, and then I sink in 10 minutes again. No matter how tight I twist the bolt, it sinks again. So the majority of the time I stand up. It's very annoying. Everybody always looks at me, they always stare. Like they always do like this look and then like a double take. Well, the same thing happened a moment ago. There was a middle-aged man in a hammock, and the hammock was particularly saggy, right? He's really deep down in his hammock, and I think he made eye contact with me. He didn't believe his eyes, and so he's fighting to get out of his hammock. Like it's like watching a dog swim. It's just like water going everywhere. This hammock is like flying all around. He's trying to get out of his hammock to do a second take, and finally he peeks his head over the hammock and makes eye contact with me and realizes that his eyes were not deceiving him. It was funny. So we see a tree. What's with the tree?
Oh, I don't know what is the name in English. Every Thursday holiday, every house in Vietnam, in the south of Vietnam, must have a tree like that.
Ah, okay. So those are the trees for sale. A lot of trees for sale
Yes.
at the flower garden. Okay. So
If that if the family isn't rich, they will buy a small tree, smaller.
But everybody has them. Huh?
Yes.
Interesting. It's a yellow.
But usually,
Yellow
a
tree.
family, a house will have 2, 3, 4, or more.
Yeah. Wow, so it's very important.
Yes.
What is the significance? Like, why do they want the tree?
Because its name in Vietnamese, it means lucky.
Ah, okay. So yes, like I said before, everything in Vietnam, everything, not even around the holidays, about luck. Like so much. Even when like everyone talks to me using Translate, everything is lucky, lucky, lucky. Everything you do is like for luck, or good luck and bad luck and luck.
Yes.
Luck is a big thing in Vietnam, which is
They believe. They really believe
in luck. How do you get more luck? For example, not during the holiday. How do you get luck? Is it just by being a good person and then you become more lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always an adventure. So get this. I was riding next to Nhi when I said, "Hey, we must stop and get air for her tire. Her tire looks low." The second those words come out of my mouth, kaboom! Wind hit my leg. And I'm like, "What? Did someone throw a firecracker?" That's what I thought. Nope, her tire popped, not the one that I said we needed to put air in, but Miss Nhi's tire popped right next to my leg. So now we are so far away from the house, I don't know what we're going to do. We must find a bike station, get a new tire. I have no idea. Always an adventure. We found a tire shop, but they are closed, so now we keep walking. The downside is it's kind of the holiday right now, Tet holiday, so still not everybody is working. Many people are still relaxing and do not have their business open, so I don't know if we'll be able to find an open place or if we have to walk very far. So this is the third shop we've gone to. The first one was closed. The second one, they were eating lunch and had guests. And this one, why not here? Worker doesn't want to work because it's the holiday. We have to keep searching. Okay, so we found someone to take the tire off. He does not have the correct tire, so then Silk, she ran to another shop to try to buy a tire to bring it back so he can put it on, because at the other shop they won't put it on, but they'll sell a tire. It's the craziest thing, but it's always an adventure. So as they're working on the bike over there, we have coffee over here. We're still waiting for Silk to come back with the tire, so I guess she's doing the work while we relax. I don't know. Good, we got a tire, we got coffee, we got tea. Everything is okay. We started here, now we're here on this big island, and everything around is the Mekong River, so it's an island in the middle of the Mekong. So we're in the middle going this way, maybe we follow the coast back, no idea. We're back in action. I tried to figure out the prices of all this. To buy a new tire, the actual tire itself was $70,000, like $3 basically. To put it on, less than 25 cents for the man to install it, and then we had basically 3 coffees, 3 drinks, and the grand total was like 75 cents for 3 drinks. Yeah, if you were to go to America and do the exact same thing, 3 drinks, 1 tire, and have someone put it on, I bet you'd be looking at about 600,000. 600,000 for the same. Yeah, crazy. Can you tell me something interesting?
Let me see.
Oh, right now. Without trying to die and hit people and get hit by motorbikes. Quick, fast. A fact. Something interesting.
This is my hometown, but give me a moment.
Interesting fact. What do you got? We don't know. Nothing interesting about this island. Just turn off YouTube and stop watching. Okay, so here's the interesting fact. So tell me about tell me about this.
That is toilet outside.
So check this out. There's a pond and fish are obviously jumping.
There is fish in the pond.
So you walk on this little 2x4, squat in this little tin, and do your thing into the water instead of, I don't know, into the dirt in the forest underground, but just go in the water. Do they eat the fish? There's fish everywhere.
Yes,
Oh no. And then the fish get fed, and then you eat the fish.
Yes.
Who the hell would eat those fish?
They will sell the fish.
Oh no, they sell the fish and then other people eat the fish.
Sometimes they eat,
Oh no, that is terrible.
but it's no more in Vietnam.
Oh, not normal in the world. Normal in Vietnam, so.
But I never eat fish like
But how do you know? You don't know, you just, oh, it's at the market, here's fish, buy
Because
fish.
it's my hometown, and I know that.
But if you go out, so for those of you who are traveling in Vietnam, don't eat the fish. Well, for two reasons. Because they cut the fish.
But just one kind of fish, right? One kind of fish. Chỉ có một loại cá.
Yeah, but you could put any fish inside there.
Catfish.
Catfish?
Yes, they just raise catfish.
Don't eat catfish. Traveling out in the countryside is like the best. It makes me the happiest out of everywhere. Hello. Everywhere that I travel, because I'm like thrown right smack dab in the middle of culture, which is all I'm looking for when I travel. It is like the core reason why I left home in the first place, to experience this. So it's so much fun to be out just observing, just watching and listening and seeing and smelling sometimes. It's just a different way of life, and I often think, I mean, I had no choice to be born in the house that I was born in, with the parents that I was born from. Just like you did not, just like these people did not. Nobody does, nobody chooses. We just appear somewhere on earth and we live the lifestyle that we did not choose. It's just, I don't know, and to be able to witness how other people live is like the coolest thing ever in my mind. It is so awesome. So I'm very happy today. Stopping at a random carriage to buy a drink. It has like these jelly chunks inside, but I've tried before and I don't like it, so hopefully they'll get something and maybe I find something later. Apparently you can stop and drink it at the stranger's house, just a random person's house. Is that normal?
Yeah. No, it's the normal.
But the woman was here, so she kind of said, you can sit?
But I don't look like dangerous, so she announced.
So did you ask her to sit, or did she invite you to sit?
I asked her.
So we stopped on the roadside for mangoes. I was going to eat, but in Vietnam they eat them when they're hard like a rock. The mango is literally like a rock, and they chop them and then dip them in salt and eat them like they're carrot sticks or something. I like them when they're ripe and you eat, and inside is very sweet. It's delicious, but a little bit different here in Vietnam. So I think we're just going to buy and she'll bring them home. So I finished the first wave of the journey. I do not know what time it is. So we left at maybe almost 11, and now it's 1:15. Didn't eat lunch yet. Probably go out to eat lunch here soon. Get something to drink. Okay, so one of us is down, two of us remain. We're hunting everywhere for a place to eat, but everybody's closed due to the holiday. There's a lot of coffee shops open, but they don't sell food. So we are in a tin cage. We stopped for coffee for the second time after lunch. I got the coffee, she got the lemonade. Apparently I wasn't cool enough to get lemonade. Yeah, so I don't know. So I thought we were gonna go a different way, but I don't know. Somehow I get confused with Google in the area. You'd think it'd be very simple, but it's not. So I think we're on the same path as we were earlier this morning. Hopefully we can find some new trails. Crazy, we stopped to have coffee for a moment. A little boy sits next to us and he wants us to buy his lotto tickets, but then through translation he says, hey, I met this man in the past over in the city, in the town, which is far, I guess, from here by bike. And before I went to Cambodia, I walked into a jewelry shop to exchange Vietnamese currency to American currency, and two boys were outside and they were saying, hello, what is your name? That's the only thing that they really know. And apparently that was him. And we talked for, I don't know, 15 seconds, and he says, yeah, I met him already. So the chances of him being at that location and this location at the exact same time and we meet again is pretty dang slim. Anyway, I bought him coffee but I did not buy any lotto tickets. Now we are exploring a different area for sure. I figured out where we are, where we want to go, but there's a lot of paths that go left and right and they're dead ends, and so we're probably gonna get into this very interesting journey. So we stopped for a moment. It is very peaceful out here, so quiet. You can hear karaoke far off in the distance of the town. We stopped apparently next to this field, and I learned this is a tobacco field. Apparently you chop, let it dry, roll it, and smoke it. It's just regular tobacco, not funny tobacco. Yeah, it's a very peaceful place, and you can come watch the tobacco grow and enjoy the cows. But now the trail turns to dust. I don't know if we go this way or not. It's always an adventure. The day is officially done. It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30. I'm coming back a little bit earlier than expected. We arrived here early. Now I'm on my way back to the town, on my way back home. I am super tired. We biked a long way, and in the second round, she actually had the small bike. So yeah, oh well, it was fun. Anyway, so if you're out and about in Vietnam or any country that you're traveling to, remember, don't always do the tourist things, because sometimes they're just not as fun. Get out there, experience the real culture, and you'd be surprised what you see, what you experience. Anyway, hopefully this video took you to more of the edges of Earth. Thank you for watching, and remember, your time is running out. Start living. Take care.